ones after us. So I'm cool with passing the torch.
And bro, you say you did all that work your whole life, undefeated, but you grind to feed your kids and to make better for your family. I always say everything got a price. Cause people say like, I love my dog, I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have it. Like, my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you know, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity, you ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money? Like, I never was in a sport because of money. You know, of course, I was in a sport to make money, but I wanted to be a world champion. You know, I wanted to do something that I set my sights out to do as a little boy.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
YouTube family, what is the word? We are back. I got a great one for us today. Shout out to Ant the Spokesman out of Houston. One of my favorite channels. Now, he's just all around entertainment and trending topics, but one of my favorites. Now, what we saw in the beginning was a boxer, but now he's a great boxer, but he's a great person too. A great person, and I know him personally. I got a nephew that boxed, and Adrian Bronner, Floyd Mayweather, and Bud, it was those three that really wanted my nephew. I wanted my nephew to go with Bud Crawford, the guy we saw on that screen, because at the time, well, I can't even say at the time because bro's still making poor decisions, but Adrian Bronner had a lot of street stuff going on and all just kind of negativity around his name, and I didn't like my nephew being with him. Floyd, I didn't see it lasting. I didn't see my nephew being able to surpass Floyd because Floyd put a cap on a lot of his fighters, allegedly. But Bud Crawford, he was one of the most genuine people that wanted my nephew on his team. And what we're seeing and hearing was Bud speak about not coming back from retirement. We've seen too many of our greats come back to box, and it's so crazy because it looks like humiliation. And he said he would not sell his soul. Now let's talk about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Tyson came out of retirement, and he even said he sold his soul. He said it on camera. Yeah, so it's a thing, y'all. But I'm glad that this dude has enough dignity to go out great and remain great and unblemished. All too often, these people come back to screw up their legacy for a bag. Anyways, let's check out what Young Ant, the spokesman, talks about. Let's go.
Would he get in the ring for $100 million? He said, nah, I wouldn't do it. Then Shannon Crowder said, hey, for $100 million, you can have my soul. He said, well, now we know your character. And it's been all over the blogs today, and it's because of the way he just said it with a straightforward face. And Shannon Crowder, if you know, he's a troll. He be on there playing. He's probably not serious with certain stuff that a lot of times Shannon Crowder is looking for that hilarious moment. But
no matter if that dude was serious or not, excuse me, Mary, yeah. Anyway, no matter if that dude was serious or not, what Bud said was so real. Now we know your character. Now we know you can be bought. Now we know its levels. Now we know we might be able to take it a little further next time if we come with a little bit more money. Yeah, and that's really how I think they view it, y'all. Okay, he's gonna go for this much. We're gonna take it a step further. Throw a little bit more money on there for him. See if he goes. Now we know your character. Not only does bro give good gut punches in the ring, but that was a great gut punch because the reaction of the interviewer was like, you got me. And he got him, period. Check this out.
One's after us. So I'm cool with passing the torch.
And bro, you say you did all that work your whole life, undefeated, but you grind to feed your kids and to make better for your family. I always say everything got a price. Cause people say like, I love my dog, I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have it. Like, my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character.
There was confirmation that this dude's brilliant. And you don't have to be brilliant to make this choice. You just gotta be confident in you. You gotta know your limits. Everybody can't be bought out. But majority of the time, a lot of these people can. And that's where the term comes from, selling your soul. You're going against your moral values, what you were taught by your family. You're taking the time away from your family and core beliefs to do something different over the thought of getting money, recognition, or whatever it may come with it.
Because in the beginning, he said everybody got a price. So Terence Crawford in his mind was like, hey, ain't no price on me, bro. I can't be bought. So he would want to come right after that and say, hey, man, $100 million to get me back in the ring. I ain't feeling that because when you tell somebody, hey, bro, everybody got a price, and in his mind, he feel like, bro, it ain't no price for me to do nothing in this life. It's like if I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it. If I ain't with it, I ain't with it. And that's why certain people like make it very clear, like, don't even throw that out there with me that I got a price on something. No matter if you in your peak of your career or your time, yeah, and when you fighting, you might have somebody, hey, $100 million for that fight. You might say, you know what? I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and take that fight. Even though I might not want to do it, it still makes financial sense to do it. But I feel like when Terence Crawford said everybody got a price, that's meaning, hey, man, I could possibly be on camera or just in my mind. When I hear that, you telling me I'll do something dishonorable for some money. It kind of probably went in his head like, hey, bro, this is just outside of boxing right now, what it seemed like with you when you said everybody got a price.
Now, I just wanted to get that clip out here for people that say, oh, you can't sell your soul. Who do you sell it to? Who do you blah, 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 blah? You can sell your soul. Allegedly. Just because I'm saying it and you hear other people saying it doesn't mean it's law. Do your own research. I'm just giving my opinion, reviewing and reacting to these clips, period. All right, so this next clip, these are some dudes, they play sports and stuff, but they're on their podcast and they're talking about how if they were offered a certain amount of money, they would do this and do that and do it a certain way, the scripted way. Now, it's certain things that I don't know. When it comes to people like Mike Tyson and stuff like that, it's just totally different because this dude has really been here through a lot of our lives since we were little till present day. So when we see his greatness being erased by such a BS match like this, it hits different. But check out what these guys talk about when they say they would do the same thing. And these are for smaller amounts of money. But these guys' legacies aren't like Mike's either.
If you have a legacy like Mike Tyson, are you putting yourself in that position just for $20 million?
Hell yeah.
I'm never downplaying my legacy if I'm a person like Mike Tyson.
He fought Roy Jones Jr. How's he downplaying his legacy? He got paid $10 million to fight Roy Jones.
10.
Now, I felt like that with the Roy Jones fight. Excuse me. I felt like that with that fight that he was going to mess up his legacy fighting a smaller dude, this and that, if anything were to happen. But it wasn't like the Jake Paul thing because they both had have great legacies and wonderful records. So they both had something to lose, and you can kind of get the entertainment factor there, but you still got showmanship. But I understood that more than the Jake Paul.
He got paid $20 million to fight on YouTube.
How many boxers was mad that the whole fight happened? It was a lot.
A lot. You know why? They didn't get the call. They didn't get the call. If Kai want to play me one-on-one right now for $100,000, I lost.
That's not the same thing.
I'm shooting like Mikal Bridges on the. Yeah. What happened to Gil Jumper? It's called $100,000.
I'm not selling my soul. I work for that.
Brother, you sold your soul to the Bucks.
No, I didn't.
Hey, play the video.
Oh.
He said you sold your soul to the Bucks and showed them shucking and jiving. Well, at least the other dude was dancing with him. I can't say that. But the dude said that if Kai wanted to play basketball for $100,000, he would do it. I feel like the thing that really gets some of these people to get back in the ring and this and that, I feel like it's a part of what they have been doing their whole life, and they want to get in there and do it again. Who wouldn't want to? If you were into something like that, you probably think about it all the time. Now, you've probably made some bad financial decisions and whatnot, so you're like, you know what? I get to get out here and box one more time, make some money, and you know what? I'm gonna get a whole different fan base too. A lot of these younger kids are gonna start following me and seeing who I am. I get it, but it's just different with Mike Tyson, and also when you get things like what you're gonna see in this next clip. Check this out.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul was just released. This is what Jake Paul had to say, and Mike Tyson was not happy. Jake Paul says, "I'm now officially the best boxer in the world, and no one can tell me anything. I only have 1 defeat and 12 wins, which include the greatest, Tyson. People thought he would beat me, but I completely beat his ass. And now people are quiet, and they can't even give me anyone to fight." And that's when Mike Tyson broke silence. He says, "STU, you give me an extra $10 million so that I lose the fight. You treated the fight like one of your YouTube videos."
And that's why we gotta stop that dude from being able to get in there and get these fights, because it's almost like, for one, he's cherry picking his opponents, and that's very frowned upon in boxing. For you to sit there and pick people that you think you can beat or you know you can beat, no, that's not the move. But for this dude to script these fights and pay people to follow the script, and then you want to come and brag as if you organically fought your way through the rankings. Come on, man, you bought your way through the rankings. Let's start there. How was this even possible? For real. I know boxing is one of those sports where you can go pro quick, but just because you're pro in boxing doesn't mean it's coming with all the money and this and that and the big stages and this and that. We've never seen this dude in no Olympic trials. We've never seen him Golden Glove, Silver Glove, no nothing. We've never seen none of that from this dude. Have we seen him train? Yes. But he made it to the big stage quick, preying on people.
Yo! So for everyone that thought this fight was not real, you were right. Allegedly. Do you guys think that they will ever run this fight back again? Because I'm sure Mike Tyson, after this comment, he's completely furious. The real question is, would you want to watch this fight again? And don't forget to follow for more news and finance information. God bless.